is Thilini and I'm a researcher and a teacher at RMIT University. Yeah, so my research focus is looking at complementary medicines. So when I say complementary medicines, this includes vitamins, minerals, and even herbal products. Yeah, so when a lot of Australians, actually 1 in 2 Australians use some form of a complementary medicine, but sometimes there is not enough evidence for some of these herbal products that we use. So my research focus is to find evidence for the herbal products or some of the commonly used herbal products. And one example that I have is the hibiscus or hibiscus. So this is Hibiscus subterifa or Rossel that some people might grow in their gardens, and it is cultivated across many countries including in Australia because it's quite a hardy plant. And some people use hibiscus tea as a refreshment or as perhaps medicinal properties for indigestion or for management of colds and flus. So what I wanted to find out was, would these hibiscus extracts or hibiscus chemicals compounds, can they impact on weight loss or help us reduce weight in people who are overweight or obese? Okay? So what we've done is we've taken the hibiscus calyces, which is the outer part of hibiscus flower, and we've dried them and we crushed them into a fine powder. We put them in different liquids and we extract out the different phytochemicals in the flower. And we test them in different cell lines and different enzymes to see what they actually do. So it works in multiple ways, but what we found out is one way it works is that by binding to enzymes in our gut. So for example, in the gut we have a number of different enzymes that help break down carbohydrates, help break down fats that are in our diet. Because carbohydrates and fats, they need to be broken down into little smaller molecules to be absorbed. For example, carbohydrates goes from bigger chunks, bigger polymers into basic glucose or sugars. But what a polyphenol would do is it would go and bind to the enzyme and stop it from working. So it can't really chomp off the carbohydrates or the fats that are in our diet. So this way we could actually reduce the absorption of glucose and fat that's in our meals. So if we trial it on humans, hopefully that could show that it could lead to weight loss of people who are overweight or obese. So this is just one way that hibiscus polyphenols work to reduce weight. There are other ways that it could work as well. But this is the baseline. So we've done a number of experiments to show that it has good properties or good evidence for weight loss. But we do need to do a lot more trials to show that it is safe for different strengths for human use. Yeah. Any questions for me?
Do you have any product already, or you're just still in the process of researching?
Good question. So the product that we're looking at, it's still in the preparation phase, but we do, if you go into some of the pharmacies or natural food stores, there are hibiscus teas that some people use. But the hibiscus amount of polyphenols in there is much less than what we're looking at in our labs. Because to have this effect on enzymes and in cells, we need much higher amounts of polyphenols than what's in the hibiscus tea. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.